And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Man out, man out, man out.
Hey guys, listen. Hey, let's go double count right here, double count.
36.
To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down.
Get ready.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Watch the ship. Showing A.
Gone.
25, check 25. Watch twist. Kill. Hey, turn it up. You go tight. You got tight. You got go.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
Hard. Look at me. Door.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Break.
56 is the mic. What we got? 56.
Hey, wahoo!
Right there, 56. Hey, defense.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 56. Get in the weight room. 56, the Mike.
Get it.
Check 56.
Now Minshew.
3 buzz.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
From 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On third down, Wilson. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And attempted a deep ball there, they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Let's go. 37-yard line.
On the double.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His sixth touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing behind Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Throwing is Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. Now Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. To throw again on second down, Wilson.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not...
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, First half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right, and that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. They'll run on first down. McFarland, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey! Shoot!
On 2nd and 12, Minshew. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Let's go! 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yes! Big rip!
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Lambo will put this one through, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready!
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I'm coming!
On first down, McFarland. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. McFarland. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. They'll run on first down. McFarland, and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
10 Lobo. 6-6, bullet high.
2nd and 5 now. Minshew under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Yep.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Get it.
On 3rd down, McFarland. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
4th down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Here we go.
Hey, Charlie.
54. Mike's 54. Just get
Go.
Hey, watch it.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it here.
Here we go. Let's
He
bring
goes
it.
full extension, and he's got it.
Let's bring it.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And that's how you throw for a
Here
whole
we go.
heap
Here
of
we go.
yards in a game. You
Here
get
we go.
efforts like that from your receivers. How
Here we
about
go,
him
here we
laying out
go.
for that catch?
Yeah, excellent.
Gator.
Makes the quarterback
Go,
look a whole
go,
lot better.
go.
This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. The throw right sideline here is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10.
Check 50. Kill.
Now.
Now.
Minshew sets to throw.
Come.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
That's it, baby.
Another
now.
nice
50,
gain. That's
plant.
now 30
Take it
yards
west.
between those
Bravo.
last two plays.
Hey. 5.
It'll be Minshew again. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Go.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
22 jet bomber.
Mike's 5-4. Let's go, baby. We need turnover. Let's get that ball.
Shoot.
54, right there. 54.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll him him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 6-yard line.
On the ready.
54. Mike's 54.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Here's Minshew. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Wilson, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He don't want it.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from
61,
Seahawk
match
territory
box,
now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
You're out. Leo. Say go.
Back to throw.
Flare, alert, flare. Kill. Check.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Yo, go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew.
Run.
Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 25 yards that time.
Ready.
3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal.
Hey, Foxtrot.
56. Mike, 56, right there. 56.
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be taken very short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Ready. 15 Lonnie.
Army.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, wahoo!
You go night.
Get it.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
The kick is good.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Seahawks 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Come on, boys, come on.
After after the sack on first down. Wilson, and he's got room. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Ready?
Minshew, 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot, and this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. It gets intercepted.
This is Carson, and some space here. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 61 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. They run it with Carson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Slam, slam, slam.
14.
Fuzz, fuzz.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now Myers for the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Switch gears.
18.
SOS.
Alert.
SOS. Switch.
Guys, listen.
Switch it. Check 43. Deuce.
Punch left.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Check. Big edge.
Smoke. Yep.
Mike
5.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
It's just me and you.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Down. 60 outlaw. Hey. High 7.
Mike's 54.
Shoot.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
54. Push him back.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, Haywood.
Safety creep. Switch. Shift. Mike's 5'4".
Go. On Big Ripper.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. Hey, Echo.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew dancing to his left. Now it's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little land me out, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Jaguars, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's a